Hello and welcome back to the Overall Akron Zips Dynasty. So in the last episode we got demolished again, and I made the executive decision of just doing the recruiting. I'm just gonna sim the end of the season, but do the recruiting because they actually, well, they can automate it. I just don't want them to, because I'll probably only get 1 stars. So we're gonna. Also, this one's probably gonna be really short because I'm probably not gonna talk a whole lot. So, yeah. Jeremy Hill, though. Okay, nope. I'm probably just gonna say like one word, cut into it, and then just there's gonna be. It's what it's gonna be. That's literally it. God, this noise gate, dude. Yeah, I had to cut out a lot just because of the noise gate, dude. That was annoying. The noise gate probably blocked that as well. Johnny Henry. But yeah, this is gonna be probably a short one. Because you're just gonna look at me recruiting. So if you don't care, I understand. Because I'm only recruiting, I'm not playing at all. 85 acceleration, 84 speed, Alan Carroll. He seems kind of fun. Except Iowa wants him for some reason. I don't know why. You don't need a quarterback. Oh, Joey Bennett's probably not gonna drop the ball. Oh, Mangum. Alright, he's a bust, but you know, you need anything at this point, so fine. Josh Scott. Okay. Wait, someone's going after Mangum? Ohio, what? What are they doing? Yeah, Elliot Osborne. We might get, that's not very likely though. I'll just still scout him though, just so I could see how good he was. Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh yeah, I thought he removed Michael Myers. Get out of here. I'm not getting you. Scott Williams. Oh yeah, I added him just because nobody else was going after him. Because I feel like we might be able to sneak away with a 5-star. He's from Calgary. So he's also Canadian. He's a Canadian 5-star. And now let's go back to doing this. Alright. Scholarship. Oh, alright. Alright. This ain't great. Nope. Nope. Okay. This is going good. Going real good. Alright. Okay, hooray. Finally a sway. That's what we do when you don't got any pitches. You just sway the crap out of them. And then just pitch it. That's all you do. Alright. I've gotten no insta-commits. This sucks. This really sucks. Send me to home. Yeah, Louisville's in like... Isn't Louisville in Kentucky? Louisville's in Kentucky. Prince Sims. Oh, gosh darn, I hit random on accident. Dang it. Prospect's choice. Johnny Henry. Johnny Football. Johnny Football before Johnny Football. Yeah, I got a recruiting advisor for freaking Johnny Henry. Also, I wish I had fast people, because I think our quarterback currently is actually the fastest person I'm trying to recruit. That's interesting. He has a D+ playing time. Why do you guys need him? Also, for some reason, Coach Stability is a B+. I don't understand why, because it's our first year here. But I guess the offensive and defensive coordinators have been here for a little bit. That's probably why. Alright. Cool. Also, he's a 4-star and he doesn't care about playing time. Alright. I mean, I guess the ones that don't make sense is the 5 stars, especially the ones that were like first. Yeah, that sucks. It really does. Oh, why did I pitch that? I didn't even try this way. Way to go, me! Heck yeah! God, there's still like 11 more weeks of this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go until the preseason, and then that'll be its own thing, and then we'll move on to the next season. 2 episodes from now. Okay, episode 5. That's when we're gonna be having some decent players around. Maybe. I mean, Nick Miller looks like he's about to be on our team. He wants to visit. Dang it. Alright, I might wait. Actually, I gotta get the boost. I gotta just... Let's make him go Miami of Ohio. So we have a little bit of time to get his pitches up. Alright. Bata-ba-ting, hapata-tapata, bata-ting, hapata-ting, hapata-ting, hapata-bata. Well, let's still try for Elliott. Right? That was sweet. Oh. Oh. Okay, this video might actually be longer than I think. I need to shut my mouth. Got Williams. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Well, that definitely would have been the most points that he chose. Jim Rogers. Nobody's going after these guys. I think because they're 3 stars, so. Even though he's an 82 overall. Well, 85. He was projected he was an 82. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be a bit for us to get Jim Rogers, but Eric Henderson, he's a power back, but I think he had decent speed. My right bumper doesn't work. Yeah, A speed. Which is probably a lie. Also, somehow backed me out, even though I hit B once. Alright. Real cool. Eric Henderson. From Pennsylvania. Hey. There's a boost. There's not a boost. There's a boost. Also, you know how I was saying that, like, if you saw my main channel, which I have it linked on my channel, I was gonna be doing Let's Plays, yeah. So, I want to record Wii games, and the thing is, I have a Wii U, but for some reason the HDMI just doesn't work. Like, even if I plug in my TV, it just doesn't show up on the TV, so... It's not like I can just stare at the gamepad while it's on the capture card. Because... it just doesn't work. Like, it won't show on the capture card. God, this sucks. But yeah, about Let's Play, and that's gonna be put on hold for a little bit. Oh, Derek Lyles. He was a speed receiver. Of course he was. He had 88 speed. Nice. He went to Bowling Green. Sweet. Alright, well, I can get 2 people now. There we go. Let's just look at people's 40-yard dashes. Jeremy Washington. He's from Hawaii. He's from Idaho. Like, actually where the college is. Says, why are all these guys, like, nowhere near me? Oh, hey, Pennsylvania. He's a junior. I mean, I guess. Because then that would give us time to get a good halfback. It'd give us 2 years. And then Paul. Just Cook. Hope. Los Angeles. I think there is also something that, like, once this is all said and done, or maybe I'll put alongside this, I don't have like everything for it though, so it'd take a bit to set up, but I am thinking of something to like put alongside this, so if you want that. Well, after this, but hey, if you want this to be alongside it, that's what I meant to say. Just let me know. I'll do it. And as far as I know, nobody's done it, especially in the sports game it's in. Like, I haven't seen, like, anybody post the sports game unless it's, like, for, like, one video. I'd have to talk to certain people, though, and make sure they're okay with this. That's actually probably why I'll do it, like, afterwards. Alright, well, Tyler McGill did not really like my pitches. Dre Mobley. Dr. Dre. Hey, he likes being close to home. Also, somehow this guy doesn't have high playing time. We have a 0 overall at halfback. So, I don't... Alright. So, why don't sports games just say that they're a 0 overall? Like, WWE 2K does that. But 2K doesn't do it with NBA, I don't get it. Like, WWE 2K actually has 0 to 100 instead of friggin'... Oh, Jesus. Instead of friggin', like... What is it? 40? Yeah, 40 to 99 in NBA. It's kind of insane. Also, I was not expecting that score. I just want to see the box score for that, because Jesus, dude. I'm already 12 minutes in. Oh my god, dude. It's gonna take forever to record. Took me 12 minutes to record 1 week. Jesus. Alright, so 11 more. So, like, 11 times 12? What? 11 times 13? Because now we're at 13. So 11 times 13. I don't know. I guess I can just do the math. Let me... How long is this gonna take to record? Let's find out. 13 times 11. 143. So, divide that by 60. So, 2 1/4 hours. Sick, dude. Alright. Almost 2.5 hours. Sweet, dude. Heck yeah. Also, I want to see the box score. Where's that box score? I want to see the box. No, I can't see it. I don't think, because... Please let me see it. There it is. 42, 21, 35, 35. Hey, we stopped him for 5 minutes. That's impressive. What was the time of possession for us? Jesus. Oh my god, how many rushing touchdowns did this guy get? Is that the backup halfback that got 6 rushing touchdowns? No, that's the quarterback. Or wait. No, that's the halfback. It is the halfback. Wait, is that actually Justin Fields? His name actually is Justin Fields. Because I don't have it modded, so it's real, like, current day rosters. I mean, Justin Fields wouldn't be in FIU anyway, but... Jesus. F-back had 1... 2 rushing there. 3... 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rushing touchdowns and 9 total. Jesus Christ. That is definitely a record, and I think football history. They should make it though so that we get blown up by 222. Like, come on, that's not realistic. We should be blown out by more. Wow, they actually didn't throw the ball that much. 288.9 QB rating. That, yeah, alright. Threw 9 touchdown passes. You actually missed 9 passes? How? How did you do that? Kicked no field goals and made 19 extra points. Jesus. That was a clobbering. Alright, now that I've seen that, I think I'm good now. Just keep doing this. I don't care about your team needs. Because everywhere is a team need. Ooh, Josh Scott, we're first on that. Actually, it's 94 speed. And he can somewhat catch the ball. We need that. Dang it. Hey, he went up. What was that? I don't know what just fell. Definitely was paper. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Literally, like, every paper that's on my desk is in there. Oh, hey, Jeremy Hill, our first recruit. Which is weird, because when I did this first time, that, like, was slightly better, because I just made their main stats suck, so they were all 40 overalls. I also got a corner as, like, the first recruit. That's interesting. Man, his blocking is horrible. I mean, he is a halfback, but still. Not great. Alright. Alright, Johnny Football. Did he catch? I didn't even see if he can catch. Because I'm thinking of, like, maybe moving to a wide receiver. Or, like, well, I guess tight end, but if I get Kevin Lane. Actually, he can't block. What am I saying? Tight end would be a horrible spot for him. Yeah, I guess he'd just be a halfback. Kyle Tremblay. Actually, I just realized that Juco Jr. is not going to even play. Actually, it's probably why he doesn't have good... You know what? Let's just keep Johnny Henry as first. Hopefully he actually stays interested in us, because that also can happen. It sucks. It's not great. But hey, right bumper, would you like to work for me, please? I'm hitting it every time. This is what's happening. There we go. Jesus. Man, that took a lot of hits. Alright, he's swayed there. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, also sorry, because the first two parts were 5 days apart. Yeah, this is gonna be like probably like a week and a half apart or something like that. Sorry about that. I just was really interested in playing Lego games and completing them. Specifically Indiana Jones 2. That one. I actually have almost 100%ed it, though. Which for some reason the creator in it has to be completed for it to actually be overall completion. And also it's bugged. The first friggin' level is bugged for me, because I should have everything I need to do the last thing, and it just doesn't. It says I still need to get it, which is not true. Everywhere else in the game says I don't need to, but I need to. So, you know, that's neat. Also, all the abilities they could have gave the females, they made them jump higher. I'm sure there are some girls that can, like, most girls actually can jump higher than me, but, like, out of everything they could have given a female, jumping higher. And also giving them only one jump, where everybody else can, like, dive or something. So, it's just weird. Like, I think jumping with, like, a male is actually faster than just, like, moving in general, but also jumping with the female. So, yeah. This is what I'm talking about during recruiting. It's just completely unrelated things that you probably didn't even care about, but hey, you went through it anyway, so congrats. We're close on Nick Miller. I was still... not Ohio State. Ohio still going after him? Looks like it. Let's see if we can take him from him. Even though he sucks. Well, actually, he'd be really good for our team. But in the whole scheme of, like, every recruit, he kind of sucks. Don't go to Iowa. You won't even play, man. Come on. Also, I've peaked my mic so many times. Because I was freaking... that noise gate, man. I'm afraid that it just cuts out what I'm saying. Especially about Lego Indiana Jones 2. Also, we can only go off of pitches because we get blown out by over 100, so yeah. Oh, great. He doesn't care about proximity to home. I probably should pay attention to that. Well, Dingus is up for the challenge. Very Dingus. I've also noticed nobody's gone back and watched episode 1. As of recording this, 4 people watched episode 2. And nobody's gone back to episode 1. Probably because it's 50 minutes long. So I don't blame them. I might as well just have a podcast right now. Just because I'm not even paying... well, I'm kinda am paying attention. But like, I'm just saying random things. That have nothing to do with this game. So I guess this is just a podcast episode, just a talk it through kind of thing. Oh, dang it, we're second or third on Elliot Osborne. Oh, he's a 73, man. Just keep going at him, because we're actually, I think, gaining on Miami, Ohio. Nice. Nice. Oh, he's already set to visit. I might have scheduled his visit a bit too far. Oh man, player of the week was that halfback from FIU. Man, big shocker. It's not like he had 9 touchdowns or anything. Tyler McGill looks real good. He wants to go to North Carolina or Alabama when he's from Pennsylvania. And then his third option is Temple. Like, what? Why not do one from the Carolinas? Man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of adjusting to the audio. At least I figured out how to do that. Also, slowly but surely my editing will get better. I just hope you understand that. I get we live in an age where like it seems like edited videos are taken for granted. But if you look at like, I only have 3 subscribers and I'm a teenager who has to also focus on school. Like, I'm gonna have to, it's gonna take a bit before I actually, my editing's up to par. Or I could hire an editor. But that's gonna be for a bit because I have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So that's like by a bigger YouTuber? Yeah, there's no way. And even then, I don't think they would see. And I'll realize when I get shouted out by one. Now that I mentioned that, I'll probably get pity shout outed. Hey, I think I am doing an idea that's never been done before. Although I did see one that said like Ultimate Dynasty Rebuild or whatever. That like was a way popular YouTuber. I was like, please don't be what I think it is. That's why I'm thinking about the third, or not the third thing, but like the thing I was doing after, after this. Which my goal is to win at least 1 national championship. I think I'll go try to repeat a year later, but I think that's when I'm gonna end it. And if someone wants to take out the time to actually like keep doing it, I mean, I wouldn't care. If like I'm finished with it and someone would just want to remake it and just continue the legacy, I mean, just make sure Dingus is still the coach, and I'm fine with it. That's my only requirement. And also, if you want to try, you probably should be realistic and like actually make it so they have the same names and like the friggin' shoot, same names and the same attributes. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but I'd be cool with it. I think it would actually just be really cool. that someone cared about this series. Because my whole job of this is like either to inform people or just make people laugh. I feel like that's what most people's job is. Hey, if I make one person laugh and stay with me, I mean, that's a success, in my opinion. Like, my job is succeeding. Especially since I'm a 14-year-old. I almost said 13. I'm a 14-year-old. Like, if I can make people just online laugh and just have a good time, then yeah, I feel like my job succeeded. Also, I feel like comments on YouTube videos are more like constructive criticism, which I feel like people don't necessarily realize. I mean, there's so many comments that, like, you know, aren't used for constructive criticism, but I feel like since I'm like a small YouTuber, that's what the comments are for, is for constructive criticism. Just say like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong, or like, hey, try this and see how that works, you know? I mean, same with this series, like, I suck at this game. I did a Heisman run. I beat FCS, although to be fair, I was also playing as Idaho year one Idaho, who's like a 64 or 65. Which, for some reason, like, the B- overall teams, you just can't do anything against. Like, I literally lost by 1 point to LSU. And that, I don't understand why, but yeah. Yeah, that was the thing that happened. Also, I'm pretty sure FIU was a worse team and they beat us more than Tennessee. I feel like at this point, whoever we go up against, it's just a contest for them to see how many points they can put up on us. Hey, I don't really care. We suck for a reason. Ah, shoot, USF. Get out of here. I think Virginia's also going after him. Get out of here. I think her pitches are too bad to go, like, keep up with them. Just get out of here. I'm gonna keep saying it. Get out of here. Yeah, if you have any advice for me, just put it in the comments. Or tweet it at me, you know? At Barry Dingus. Which I think at this point I'm just gonna make this channel have its own Twitter. And I think also I'm going to change... I'm just gonna make a completely new YouTube account because I didn't realize you can't change your channel name until you have 1,000 or more subscribers. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of make a new one. I'm sure I'll like tweet it out and also like say, hey, well, I think with that I'll just be like, hey, go back and watch that first video I did because it's the same person doing the same thing. So that's all you gotta do. It's probably gonna be like actually like a minute long since that's just all it's gonna be. But yeah, I think for streaming, because the thing about streaming, if you're a YouTuber, I feel like you just have to be like super popular if you're gonna gain any traction. Because I feel like the thing about Twitch channels is that like there's a lot that just gets lost in the shuffle. Like, you can look for a game you like and maybe find someone there, but like, I feel like unless you're doing the popular games on Twitch, and I guess YouTube, I mean, a lot of people became big off Fortnite. I mean, Laserbeam didn't start big, but like because I think he already had like 1 million plus, but boy did Fortnite really help him reach to be one of the more well-known YouTubers. I mean, Poofisher's only played like, as far as I can tell from my recommended, he's only played like Wii Sports and like Wii games. Like Wii games with your Miis. Which can I say, Wii Party, super underrated. Like, The Wii party games are actually really good. Like, the only thing that I have against Wii Party is that in Spot the Sneak, there's like 5 mini games or something, or like 7. Like, I don't think every game even has a Spot the Sneak. Although I do like Friend Connection. I feel like that one's pretty neat. And Buddy Quiz. All of House Party, actually. Like, also the one where you have to hide, like, a bunch of Wii remotes. Like, it's basically hide and seek with Wii remotes. Like, that probably works if you just have a bunch of random stuff in, like, your living room or, like, your room. Because it also makes, like, noise cues. So, like, you know where to go. Like, it's pretty cool. I think this is just gonna be titled Zero Overall Dynasty, but I just talk about random things. But I'm just recurring and talk about random things. That's probably what the title's gonna be. No, someone's going after Nick Miller. It's Bowling Green. Get out of here. No. Gosh darn it. That's not good. Actually, I think we are far enough ahead that if he insta-commits, he probably will actually, like... We'll be fine. That is only me hoping, though. Like, that's just me hoping. It's actually been pretty fun just talking about random things, honestly. I guess I am living the life of a YouTuber. Just, even if, like, not even, like, 10 people are probably gonna see this. It's fun. You know? I don't think I'm gonna have a schedule. I also didn't realize, because I use Filmora. If you export it, to YouTube, it just tries to upload it then and there. Did not realize it. I think what I'm supposed to do is save it and then post it. But yeah, I didn't, because you can schedule it, not, as far as I know, not there, unless where it says options, you can say like when you want it to go out. I didn't look at it because it just said like resolution next to it, so I was like, oh, it's probably just like the video options about like the quality of it. Also, when I play friggin' the Wii on my TV, it's so big that the quality is horrendous. It is horrible, the quality. Just playing any Wii game, dude, it looks horrible. Like, God, dude, it sucks. Oh, he's gonna go to friggin' South Bend. Gosh darn it. Yeah, South Bend, Indiana. I know it's in Indiana, but South Bend? Is it South Bend? Pretty sure it's South Bend. Also, if I'm asking these questions, comment the answers too. That helps. I feel like people don't realize it, but yeah, it actually helps. So then you'll only like kind of look like an idiot next time you go through, because some people don't look at the comments. I'm one of those people where sometimes I just don't look at comments. I mean, not in my videos. I'll probably look at like all of them, or as many as I can. Because as a small YouTuber, I can probably look through all of them. But like Boise State's 0-3. How? But once I get like bigger, I think after that, then it's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna answer as many as I can. God, nobody's actually gone after Scott Williams. I might actually be able to get him. I might be able to sneak away with a 5-star. Our recurring class would look really good. Just with 1 5-star going to Akron. God, who was that Roblox from Akron? Was it Jonathan Taylor? Is that who it was? I know his last name was Taylor. I think it was Jonathan. Justin Wiley's pretty fast. And he doesn't want to be in Ohio anymore. You're gonna stay in Ohio, Dustin. Whether you like it or not. Yeah, I remember one of the first dynasties I did was of Akron, just because they were obviously one of the worst teams. I thought they were tied for worst, but I guess it's UMass, FAU, and like probably like no, I think UTSA and Texas State are actually like in the 65 range. Akron's 65, I believe, as well, or 63. Yeah, FAU was actually the first one I did, and then I did UMass. The thing with FAU is that they're in Florida, because, you know, that's kind of what the F stands for. So you can actually find a lot of players. Massachusetts, like UMass, it's not really a whole lot you can find. Like, at all. Alright, let's keep looking for some more dudes. Almost 40 minutes into the recording. Nice. This would take me like all day. Ooh, wide receiver. Carl White. I think he's from Nebraska. Let's get him. Yeah. Alright. He's added. We just need some weapons. Because, hey, our defense can be absolutely miserable. Because I'm realizing we have a corner. And, like... Well, we have a couple, but, like, the people that are... The defensive people I'm actually going after are freaking being targeted. So with everybody having 92 carrying. I mean, I'm not complaining because they won't drop it, but it's weird. They have like exactly 92 every time. Yeah, this is actually just really nice. Just because I can chill out and just talk to people. Like, talk to you guys and just comment. It's like we're having our own little conversation. Although also going back to like the whole like job of YouTube, if I can make someone laugh and then like it stops them from like, you know, suicide or like something really serious, that's also a huge like success. I feel like that's honestly a bigger success than just making like a couple people laugh. Like if you can actually stop someone from doing that, like I know some people have, like I feel like that's just a huge success, dude. Like, you've literally saved a life just by posting stuff of you being dumb on the internet. Like, I feel like that's actually really amazing and cool. Or if, like, your music or something like that saves someone, like, that's a huge accomplishment in my opinion. Like, I feel like actually doing that is better than like winning an award or something. Like I already have won friggin' best student in math in 6th grade, dude. Probably would have won 7th grade. Is it between me or someone else? In my opinion. Although it's also like in the room that I was in. Like there was also 3 other classes, 2 other. Because for some reason advanced in like regular classes had their own one. It was like really weird. Yeah, I won in 6th grade. It was funny because someone's like, oh yeah, that's me. Like the person in front of them was like, oh yeah, that's me, I'm gonna win it. And then they just said my name. I'm like, and they're like, wait, you still are, you're in base math? Because yeah, I'm actually one of the smarter kids in my grade. 77th best in class, huh? Yeah, I became like... It does suck though, because in like 2nd and 3rd grade, I was like 2nd through 4th, I'd say. I was amazing at multiplication. Like I was like the only person who could just do it super well, and like super fast. Everybody else would just kind of struggle. Like I remember in 2nd grade when we first learned multiplication, we played Around the World, which is... I'm sure someone can explain in the comments because I would not do a good job at it. But I'd win, like, I'd say about 60% of the time at least. It was like between me and a girl. But also in like 4th grade, we had to like think it was called Extra Math, the website. But we had to like do multiplications like problems, and I think under 3 seconds. And I was the first person to do that, and division as well. I did both. I was the first person to do that. And then there was just a way easier version that like everybody else had to do. Actually, I think like 3 or 4 of us did it. Like on Extra Math. I was the first person to do it though. I had faster than the person who friggin' grinds Alex, dude. Like, I think they're in high school in Alex. Yeah, okay, Marshall Jones. Yeah, they were in high school topics, I believe. I was better at multiplication than them. I have that against them. Ha. Huzzah. Shazam. I wish I had Shazam's powers, dude. Just yelling Shazam and then lightning strikes you and you're a god all of a sudden? Dude, that sounds amazing. Like, I've just dreamed I randomly have superpowers. I'm sure everybody has. Like, if you haven't, what are you dreaming about? But yeah, I've dreamed I had like the Flash's powers, like Shazam. Also being a Super Saiyan. Like, thing is, I'm like dirty blonde though, so I don't know how that would work. Honestly, my hair would be slightly blonder. So I feel like that's kind of crazy is that I think in all of Dragon Ball Z there was no female Saiyans. Like, I'm pretty sure there have been afterwards, but I think in Z there actually was no female Super Saiyans. In fact, I think there's, like, as far as people who fought, I think 2 females in Videl and Android 18. That was it. I might be wrong, but unless Android 19's female. But also Android 19's voice is friggin' nightmare feel. I hate it. Seriously, it sucks. Also, 19 is literally the same as Dr. Jiro. I believe that's his name. It's been a bit. Hey, look, a 14-year-old's just winging off friggin' Dragon Ball Z knowledge just because he played Budokai Tenkaichi 2. That game's actually really good, though. I actually really like it. Is Anya technically in Z? Like, is that under the storyline Z? I actually don't know. If so, then Zanya. So there's 3. But I don't know, honestly. I don't think I've gotten a single insta commit. Jesus, dude. This episode is gonna be really long because it's just me. It's basically gonna be a podcast. I've already said it multiple times. I gotta keep reminding myself of that. It's just a podcast. In the background, I'm just gonna be recruiting. Like, I don't know how much I've actually talked about the game. I don't think I've talked about it, like, at all. Except for the first week. And I was like, you know what, I'll just talk about random stuff. Which has been more fun, honestly, than talking about the game. Or just saying, like, a couple words. Like, it's probably gonna be fun to watch, not fun to edit. Honestly. Because, boy, that kind of was a nightmare to edit the second vid. I realized in a bit that I was kind of editing, like, milliseconds. Like, there's a lot of times I was just randomly editing out milliseconds. Like, that wasn't great. Because I kind of had it so it was too far spread apart. Because I kept thinking, like, oh man, I'm cutting out so much, and I was cutting out literally cutting out milliseconds. Like, I wasn't really doing much. Like, it honestly probably made it worse that I was cutting out milliseconds. But hey, I'm 14, yeah, give me a break, you know? I just am now starting out. Like, you never know what could happen. God, I'm hoping Ohio stops going after Elliott. Oh, I think we're gaining on them. I think maybe a little bit. Gosh darn Iowa. You don't even need him. Oh yeah, I also did have a time where Penn State got like the best 2 halfback, and it's like, why? He literally got the top 2 halfbacks just for no reason. They went after both of them. Like, we were actually, I think, like decently close on the second one too. I think we were actually. We went after the number 2 one. I believe I was Ohio State. Went to the number 2 halfback. And he just went to Penn State, even though he won't get any playing time behind the friggin' first guy. So, you know. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Nobody's still going after Jim Rogers, though, so we'll have a... If I only get Jim Rogers and not Mick Miller... That joke was so good I had to do it 3 times in different ways. But if I only get Jim Rogers, I'm gonna probably move him to kicker, because he can do both. I guess he'd still be set as our kicker, but I'd rather him be like considered our kicker than be considered a punter. I guess I should get a kicker, like, just in case he gets injured. Because, like, that could happen. And if it would, that would not be great. And I just have a lot of random Wii games. That's why I, like, want to Let's Play Wii games. Although I think I would start off a more well-known game that I actually haven't played. Like, I think till the very end, actually. Like, it's actually very well known. I have played it. I don't think I've played it to the very end, as I said. Also, if you can't tell, I actually try to, like, I don't mean to, but I just repeat myself a lot. Like, I'm one of those people. Ah, shoot. Dang it, BYU. We're actually getting pretty close. Actually, I guess really, not really. Because it looks like we were gaining nowhere. It was worth a shot, though. I guess we can still go after him, because I feel like BYU isn't going to be, like... I mean, I feel like they wouldn't have the greatest pitches, and every once in a while they'll just, like, not really care, even though he's a 5-star. Alright, let's go find someone else now. I love how this is going to work. I just have to find someone every week. Oh, I should probably go after Lamar Johnson. Yeah. If that guy's available. Even though I think I've gone after 1 offensive lineman, I think. Yeah, I think I've only gone after Chris Holmes. He's the only offensive lineman. Oh, no. William Williams. That's right. How could I forget? Power 83, that's not bad. Like, downsides that you won't be able to, like, scramble at all. Why is he gonna get high playing time? Just because of Alan Carroll, but still. He's not gonna, like, go up. Also, those pitches are horrible, so it's gonna take a little bit. Right, just because I haven't looked, but I feel like there's not a whole lot of, like, NHL YouTubers. Like, people that are just, like, excelled in, like, NHL knowledge and all that. Although, it might just be because I, you know, just have never thought to look. Like, very possible. Also, if teams were putting up scores like this on another Division 1A team, I think they'd actually go down to, like, Division 2. Like, they wouldn't even go to Division 1 AA. They'd go straight down to Division 2. Or even Division 3. It's a shame that Idaho freaking got moved to AA, dude. It's a shame. Oh, we got William Williams. Heck yeah, we got an offensive lineman. Heck yeah. Also, I'm gonna make sure Frank still starts, so we can still blame him. You know? Aw, shoot. Cincinnati, shoot. Okay. Ooh, Eric Henderson. Have I looked at his speed at all? Nope. Please? I don't care about his catching, gosh. I swear if it's like a halfback or someone I need to know their speed. I don't know their speed. God, nobody's insta-committed. What the frick? Is it actually because we're so bad? Because, like, I'm not used to having, like, gone this long without any insta-commits. I was catching the D, that's not great, but... I mean, it's better than 0. Still no insta-commit. I'm hoping this is a little better, even if I'm, like, louder all of a sudden. I feel like I am talking at, like, the same length, I'm just leaning more into it. Because I'm paranoid that my noise gate is just gonna block everything I say. 89 Speed by Joey Bennett. Huh. From Rockford, Illinois. Oh, wait, shoot. I thought he didn't have a scholarship offer to him. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Alright, this guy really doesn't care about his family, alright. 93 speed. Oh, he might actually be able to keep up. Although he has 59 tackle. So he'll probably be able to keep up to people, but when he catches them, he's probably just gonna miss. Great. I guess it is way better than 0, though. I need to have that mindset. It's just way better than 0. Like, the thing about year 2 also is that, like, I probably can just basically go after, like, any position. Like, probably other than skill positions, because that's obviously what I'm going after. Like, I'll probably go after, like, a backup QB. And, like, just positions I need, like, offensive line and all that. Although, Kevin Lane, if I get him, I'm definitely moving him to tight end. Even if he can't block, because he has 81 speed. Like, there's no way he's being a wide receiver at 81 speed. What's his blocking? Oh, I can't even see that. Alright. He didn't catch decently. Tyler McGill. Man, we really passed Temple. I don't know why this guy's thinking he's going to Alabama. Like, come on now. It's not gonna happen. Oh, BG's coming. They're coming. Shoot. Why is there one good pitch the same for them? Oh, God. What's their coach's ability? Oh, well, that would be nice if this pitch was higher. Gosh darn it. Did I break something? I didn't. Okay. I slightly pulled on a wire, so I wasn't completely sure. Hey, we got it. I was literally looking at the capture, so I actually can tell. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare to edit, but hey. If, like, even one person enjoys it, I'm fine with it. Like, it's worth it. Like, the whole point of being a YouTuber, if you want to do comedy. Just, like, as a goal, if you just can make one person laugh, it's all that it really takes for you to feel like your job succeeded. Even if, like, it can't be a full-time one. Oh, he's going to Army? I didn't even realize Army was going after him. Well, shoot. I thought he was gonna be, like, a surefire one. Oh, we're right there. Oh. Gosh darn it. I think whenever they're soft committed though, there's like no chance. Because I think I've offered someone like 1,000 points when they were soft committed. And they still went to the other team. It's actually the same thing that happened on like signing day. I gave someone like 1,000 points. We were already up by like 200 and he still went to the other team. It was like Wyoming too. So like I don't know how they were able to get 1,200 points, but they got it. Oh, we're losing ground. Gosh darn it. I can't insta-commit when they're in second, I believe. I might as well start trying. I also don't have a lot of like Xbox games. Okay, that accuracy could be a little better. He's a 66, alright, that's not great. It's better than nothing. I'm gonna go after that other quarterback then, just in case. Because I guess Lamar Johnson can be our backup. Like, if we need to throw it deep, I guess he can be that guy. Even though you have no idea where it's gonna go. Shoot, I'm third on this guy now. We were literally first. Gosh darn it. Screw you, Nebraska. This is the worst. These teams won't even give you playing time. You're just freaking going over there. And you're not gonna even live close to them. Yeah, I think at the highest we'll get like... Oh no, we got B-. So yeah, that's probably our highest we'll get. The game is also a bonus, so like if you crush the opponent, then you'll pretty much guarantee an A visit. Even if the pitches are not good. I feel like also, even though they're like meant for kids, I feel like you never realize how short like Lego games are, especially to complete them. Like on the Indiana Jones 2 one, I started literally Monday. Today's a Friday, by the way, so it's been 5 days. I didn't even do anything on Thursday, so this is basically only up to Wednesday. But like, I started like probably like at 2 on Monday, and then like 4 on Tuesday, and then like at like 11 on Wednesday. I got like 61 or like 65% completed. I'm pretty sure it's only so low because of the creator, because I haven't touched it at all. And that counts for it. That's probably why it's so low. Because if the creator is completed, it'd probably actually be at like around like probably high 70s in percentage. Also, I'm pretty sure just to get completion for you, just make levels. They can just make the most boring levels, and you're like, hey, I completed it. Like, I feel like Indiana Jones, like Lego Indiana Jones 2 had good ideas. It's just, at the time it was made, it just kind of was worthless. Like, there's literally a level creator, but like, it's the Wii. So like, what are you going to do? You know? Ah, shoot, that quarterback's now in top 8. Dang it, whatever. Yeah, and also the hub world I feel like was really neat. It's just like, I feel like it's just kind of a little bit too small. Just a little bit. I mean, I get they had to make 6 hub worlds. Like, I feel like the levels are actually kind of meh. Like, I feel like they spent a bit too much time on, like, the creator and the hub worlds. So levels are, like, way more meh. Like Indiana Jones 1, I feel like had more, at least memorable levels. Like, actually, all the levels I remember are from the first game. So, like, I think there was also 6 for each episode. There's just 5 story ones now. Like, the boulder rolling's not even in... What's, like, at the very beginning, like the opening cutscene of Raiders of the Lost Ark. But it shows the person that like sends Jones on the missions. I believe his name is Brody. So like the boulder chases him, but like it doesn't show him like how they got it. I guess they were assuming that like, hey, you know the beginning of these movies. So yeah, it's probably what it was. I guess the boulder scene also is pretty iconic, but like, for that reason of it being iconic, I feel like you should put it in as a stage. Like, it's in the first Lego game, but it's not in the second one. It's just weird. At least throw in, like, a cutscene of it, I feel like. They didn't even throw in, like, him actually obtaining it. Also, I'm pretty sure there's no difference from him in his Crystal Skull attire than in the first three, other than, like, his idle animation. Like, I don't think there's actually any difference. Like, his idle animation Crystal Skull, he, like, bends over a little bit, and that's it. And also, for some reason, like, at least, like, 3/4 of, like, the unlockables is from freaking the bazooka people. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure every single episode, to unlock, like, a plane, you need to blow up a metal thing that's holding it down for you to get the opportunity to buy it. It's freaking, like... That's not original. Like, come on, man. Same with also that 2 ways of them opening the box are literally the same. Like Temple of Doom in part 3 of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Like, they're literally the same. Same with super bonus levels in Last Crusade. They're opened the exact same way. Just with different people. Well, Jones is still in both of them, but... Like, it's... like, kind of ridiculous. Like, you couldn't think of, like, 8 different ways for them to open it? I think it is kind of cute, because I think they were trying to make it like those Lego box sets that, like, you get them in. But I do actually, like, appreciate that, but... Yeah, I feel like Lego Indiana Jones 1 had better levels. 2 just had better ideas. But I feel like they just took too long on them. They did do, like, pretty neat bonus levels. Like, I'm sure someone could actually make some really cool bonus levels on it. The only problem is, like, the only way you could, like, share it with your friends is if, like, you take the entire console with you. I'm not sure if it has to be, like, the same disc. It probably does. But, like... Actually, maybe it doesn't have to. I think it just has to be the same console. Like, yeah, you'd have to take the whole console to, like, a friend's house, or they'd have to visit you, and then just be like, hey, look at these neat levels I made. Like... It sucks, too, because it's, like, really in-depth, too, I feel like. The freaking level creator. I feel like it's really in-depth, and just... You just can't really show it off, other than, like, hey, here's my level. And, like, you can't play it unless you, like, recreate the entire thing. Like, it just sucks, honestly. It really sucks. Because it's just so in-depth. It's just... The concept was made too early. Like, if they did that in, like, a current Lego game, they probably could, like, work it off pretty good. But since it's just made... Like, this is even before the Wii U came out, like, yeah, there's just no way. And it just really sucks. Also, why did... Is it Ubisoft that makes the Just Dance games? I guess they made so many for the Wii and not the Wii U. Just because way more people had a Wii than a Wii U, so it was just like a business thing. Which makes sense, but I mean, still, I'm sure there's some people that have a Wii U but not a Wii. Which I'm sure is weird to some people, but there's probably someone out there. I will say, I do like that video games are becoming more mainstream. Like, I feel like some are just really good. And, like, people are actually getting the chance to, like, enjoy them. Like, I feel like that's really cool. Because I know, like, in, like, 4th grade, I feel like only, like, me and my friend groups were really playing video games. Now I feel like everybody in my classes, which I feel like is really cool. I like, especially with, like, COVID, like, it's really helped the video game market. Not with big companies, but, like, smaller ones. Just look at, like, Phasmophobia. Like, Fall Guys. Like, those just made by super small companies. I mean, even Among Us. I mean, I was hesitant to say Among Us because it came out in, like, 2018. It was kind of dead for all of 2019. Yeah, I guess it is perfect for quarantine, so I guess that is the perfect example. It was just perfect for, like, the time. Like, everybody's had to stay in their homes. And just having basically, like, a real-time Mafia game, I guess. Because that's what I call them, is, like, real-time, like, Mafia. Like, there's Mafia where you just take turns, and then there's, like, Among Us and, like, Trouble in Terrorist Town and stuff like that. Like, you can just move around and just figure out right then. Instead of, like, having to, like, discuss, you know? I guess Among Us is, like, you have to discuss it, but... At least you can move around. And, like, you can know when someone's bad. You can just know. Like, the thing with, like, Mafia and stuff like that is that you still have to, like, try and figure out based off, like, what people can say and stuff like that, but Among Us, you can just know right away. Or, like, Trouble in Terrorist Town. You can just know right away. God, I was getting both of these guys? Well, shoot. I guess I could actually start talking about the game, you know, instead of just doing this. Oh, I guess it is really repetitive, you know? I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm getting close to the definition of insanity. But don't worry, I'm not going insane. Carlton Moore, I guess actually we should probably talk about him, because I added him, and I don't think I really said anything about him. Hey, he's a guard that nobody was going after, so... A 73 overall one, too. Which probably is gonna mean he's lower than that, but... You know what? Okay. I'm not moving up on this guy's board at all. I feel like I might be... Well, I think the thing is everybody's going after him, they're just not giving him scholarships. I'm not realizing it. That's probably what's happening. Man, I thought for sure I would get that guy. I thought nobody would go after him. Yeah, someone did. Okay. He was also from Michigan, that's why I did that. He was nearby. I think that's Virginia. Or no, that's Vermont. Never mind. I don't know state abbreviations. Alright, Marcus Robbins, you're from West Virginia. Yeah, if I want to get this done, I really should stop doing just doing stuff like this. Are we already at week 8? Huh. I actually thought this would take me a few hours. I mean, I did the math. It was gonna be like almost 2.5 hours of recording. I'm not even at an hour and 20 minutes. So, like, I just now reached hour 15. I guess I didn't take into account my intro. Like, I feel like that only took like 1 minute. That wasn't that bad at all. Like, the fact this is probably only gonna be like, maybe an hour longer. Like, the first episode. Because the second one actually was shorter to record. Because I didn't have to, like, you know, introduce everybody and, like, introduce, like, the series. Also, my profile picture was just me taking a picture. I just went to MLB The Show 20. And then just wanted a picture of his face, but, like, I couldn't get it. So I just loaded up Road to the Show. And I just loaded into the next game so I could get his face, and then just took a picture. Man, it's literally what I did. It's probably gonna be a bit until I have an actual, you know, profile picture. That's probably not gonna be until I have like a couple thousand at least. This guy's overall's not gonna change at this point. Lamar Johnson, not Lamar Jackson, get it right. He's way worse. I wanted him to insta-commit so we'd have a quarterback at least. So I could maybe only think about getting like a better one. Even if I didn't, it wouldn't have been like the end of the world. But okay. Oh, his acceleration sucks. Okay. So I'm literally singing a different one than what's actually playing right now. I think I ran out of random things to talk about. I can't really think of any right now. I guess with the Let's Play thing, like, that's probably gonna take a bit before. I don't know if, like, we're just gonna have to, like, get a new Wii U or, like, just there's something in there that's broke. Cause, like, the power still works. Like, it's actually powered. Just the HDMI just gave up, I guess, when we moved it to my room. So yeah, and that happened. The thing is with like my face also, like, I don't think I'm gonna like put my face in videos, at least often. Like if I reveal my face, like I think I'm just gonna be like around like Smitty, you know, or I guess Moose and Uncle, where like they just showed their face and then just went back to like not showing their face. But I think for them it just basically opened up like, hey, they can like maybe vlog and like. Actually, I think that's actually what I am thinking about doing maybe. Like maybe start vlogging as soon as like my face is revealed, because I'm not gonna do it now. Like, I feel like either once I hit like a subscriber milestone, or like if I go to like a charity event where like everybody else is showing their face, like I might as well. Or I guess if it just gets leaked, you know, that's also cool, I guess. Well, none of my friends are actually like recording too, so like I don't think my face would just randomly get leaked unless they share a picture of me from like last year or something, probably. Like on Twitter, they just put it out. I'm not challenging them. I'm just saying don't do it. I'm doing the opposite. Like how USF just gave up after Nebraska was just ahead of them. Hey there, we're just putting more points into them. No, I think they gave up. Okay. Well, Nebraska's probably gonna get them now. Gosh darn it. Freaking first for like a couple weeks. Are they also going after Carl White? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Why is it always Nebraska that just has to ruin everything for me? Like every state or every save file. Like Nebraska always just takes a couple freaking people from me. Annoying. Always Nebraska. God, I should just play Nebraska once we're like decent. Like I think I'll actually do a custom schedule like probably year 3. Well, I think I actually did change it around a little bit, but like I think I only changed a couple. Friggin' our schedule this year. But I think once we get to like year 2 or 3, because at year 2 I wouldn't be opposed to it, even though we wouldn't have a defense whatsoever. I think once we get to like maybe year 4, I guess it depends on overall. I'll move us back to the MAC, and then hey, maybe we could move up to like the Big Ten. Carlton's looking decent. Nobody's still going after him. Yeah, you usually should probably go after like top 10, just because like, there's some good players. Like nobody just goes after. You kind of just swoop in and take some pretty good players. I don't know why I'm still on Scott Williams, but hey. Oh, he's a quarterback. I'm just not realizing. Okay. Oh, I passed BYU. Take that. I'm actually really close to Scott Williams now. I might actually get a 5-star. Even though I think at this point he's not set to be at the overall of a 5-star anymore, but I don't care. Actually, I'm curious what UMass will put up on us. Like, they might actually put up under 100. Dang, they got both. Mangum actually wasn't that great, so like he's not really a huge loss. But oh god, we lost 3. Yeah, they got Alan Carroll, even though they don't need him. And Osborne also went to Ohio. And we lost John Wilkinson. Okay, I literally just went after him, and then they offered him a scholarship, and he said yes. Well, alright. I wish my players would say that. God. I probably should look into the defense a bit more now. Except there's not a whole lot of options. Bo Johnson, here we go. Bam. Alright, we probably should have a defensive lineman, you know. Edbury, be smart. Walter Smith, sure. Like he's in Maine. Mike Iron, he's from Ohio. He could be good. Alright, I think that's all I can offer. That's all the goods I can offer. Get into an hour and a half of this recording. Mike Irons. 79 speed, that's alright. Oh yeah, also I just realized they would help with like QB wrap plays, like the plays that like a quarterback can actually run. Yeah, those would be helpful. For a scrambler. I guess I can sub Mike Irons in, you know. Bo Johnson. Of course you don't care about playing time. God, dude. That was a sick burp, dude. Chris Clark. Here's our coach stability. Hooray. You might get him. Yay. Walter Smith. Hoppa ping, hoppa pada pa, hoppa ping, hoppa pang, hoppa ping, hoppa pada pa. Okay. That's fine. Because nobody's gonna go after you. Alright, we're moving on to week 9, I believe. Nope, week 10. 4 more weeks of recruiting, and then I can... Well, then I guess I have to simulate conference championship and bowl season. I'll look at, like... I guess I can look at top 25, like... somewhere. Because we're definitely last at this point. We've gotten blown up by over 100 every time except the games I've played. So... I think that's kind of crazy too, is that I think we'd actually be blown up by more if we actually did play like the same amount of time like the computer does, or like the sim engine does. Which is kind of sad. It's like, it's really sad. Actually, I'm curious how many interceptions our quarterback has thrown. Because he's probably almost certainly thrown one. Hey, we got a tight end in Chris Holmes. Nice. More offensive line help. That's nice. I think I'll probably put William Williams at left tackle and then him at Chris Holmes at right guard. Just so we can have like a little bit in there. I guess we could move them both to like the left or right side now. Because then we might actually be able to run. Second half of the video is going to be really uninteresting because I was talking about a whole lot of different stuff and then yeah, and I've just stopped because I don't know what else to talk about. Honestly. I feel like also since I'm like, you know, a 14-year-old and I'm with a bunch of like 14, 13-year-olds, like I just have to be more like confidential, I guess, with them. Like conceal them more because like I'm not sure if like they'd be cool with this, you know, knowing that I just name drop them. You know, like, I feel like it'd just be weird. Looks like we might get Jim Rogers. Please no, Simpson. Oh, looks like we're getting Nick Miller. Take that, Bowling Green. You really want to go Ohio State. Ohio State just didn't care though, so as a consolation he goes to Akron. Where like nobody's gonna know about him. Kind of a sad reality, but here we are. I'm first on this guy's board now. I might actually get him. Dang it. That would've been nuts though if I actually would've an insta commit. Like our first one was a 5-star. That would have been crazy. I guess we were only slightly ahead. Oh, BYU just left. Okay. Our competition was too fierce. We only had to beat Akron, who has all 0 overall people. We just couldn't do it. No, we just couldn't do it. Michigan's at 24 and they've lost a couple of times. You know, Josh Scott, you really don't want to go there. You just really don't. Okay, sweet. I know his strengths, dude. That's exactly what I need to know for my freaking corner. It's just great. I swear it never scouts like the important stats. It never does. I think at this point, with me being so, like, small, I basically just throw something at the wall and just see if it sticks. Like, that's just how this is going to work. Alright, the thing is, I didn't even bother to listen to episode 2. That was a mistake, probably. Yeah, that was real dumb of me that I didn't try to listen to it. I probably should this one, even... Well, I just didn't want to watch freaking 50 minutes of me just... in, like, a super, like... me sounding like... I'm freaking, like, 9. Like, talking the entire time. I guess with this one, though, I can just basically... cut in any time I was talking. Was this week 11? Like, I'm not even... God. Oh, I think this is week 10, actually. God, I still have 4 more weeks of this, and then I can... And then I gotta sim the friggin... conference championship and bowl games. At least that will be easy, because I basically just look at, like, what's the matchups, and then move on. Like, matchups top 25, and then... we can just go from there. I think with the bowl games, though, I'm just gonna scroll through them until I can see the national title. Like, I'm just gonna scroll through them really slowly. Because I also can move them to center, so then we can just have one side completely covered. So, and I can do run plays off that side. They might work a little bit. Why doesn't Ab Dunn want to go to Cincinnati? That is number 15. Yeah, there's always just gonna be one really weird one that's in the top 25. Alright, week 11. I'm totally not at the point where I'm about to lose my mind. Well, I guess I am getting towards the home stretch. Yeah, I just know that the game would just go after 1 and 2 stars. Like, that's not... I literally can just easily get 4 stars to me, like... I have a 5-star athlete I'm first on. Which if you insta-commit, I probably would have gotten him. I don't think at this point I'm going to get him. Because probably like LSU or like USC is probably just gonna swoop in and just take him. Oh yeah, also I don't know if I mentioned it, but it just randomly, this like capture device I use, randomly captures audio for the Xbox, but it doesn't capture audio for the Switch. Like it just stopped doing that for some reason. I don't know why. It just did. Virginia Tech number 2. Jesus, I guess they do have like a 99 overall defense. Like, legitimately, they have a 99 overall defense. Yeah, we got Nick Miller. We got ourselves a kicker. We can kick field goals and extra points. So we might be able to score. Wait. What? Kirk. There's no way. We have a minus 41 turnover differential. We have an average of going backwards. And we let up an... Our pass defense is better than theirs? What? Ow. Eight for 19, nice. Our quarterback. Yeah, our quarterback's just thrown a nice 21 interceptions. He's thrown 4 complete passes on 191 attempts. Rice actually has positive yardage. I'm shocked. We have no interceptions or sacks, but we have 13 tackles. By 1 player, really, huh? Interesting. You know what, I'm just gonna see, like, who just committed elsewhere. That's not what I want. I'm just gonna see who committed elsewhere and just remove them. So I know, just, like, go straight away to... Yeah, okay. He wasn't even soft committed, by the way. Please, Chris. Just please. Oh my god. Cool, Chris. Real cool of you. You literally don't have anybody else on your board. And we're not even close to committing. Walter Smith. Alright, he's looking decent. I wish I'd have an insta-commit. That'd be nice. Alright. Like, it's just not gonna happen this season. Alright. It's just cool. Like, insta-commits are a thing. And they're just not happening. Like, I don't... Why is this happening? Why? Oh, Nebraska stopped going after Carl White. Yep, that's what I mean. They just stopped caring. Yeah, for some reason Kirk thinks we're gonna win, even though we've been blown out by over 100 every game. Like, literally the last 7 games we've been blown out by over 100. So I don't know what Kirk's thinking here. He's not thinking straight, that's for sure. Like, our defense is still gonna be horrible. We're gonna have like 3 players out there. The rest are 40 overalls. I guess it wouldn't be so bad if like I had like my corner core. Like cornerback core and like maybe a safety. I feel like then it wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We do have one corner though. At least wide receiver 1 won't just have a field day out there. I mean, he probably still will because he's a 61 overall, actually, our corner, but you know, at least it'll take him a little effort past them. Yeah, this ain't looking great. Oh wait, we actually will get Tyler McGill. He's actually pretty fast too. Like, he can be a returner maybe. Oh yeah, also we've committed enough people at this point, so we'll actually have fast people to return it. Not to block it for them, but we'll have some fast people. Looks like we'll have our special team core set too. Nice. We have our kicker, our punter, and then probably a little bit of our blocking for the punter. Oh yeah. Does the game keep track of how many block punts there are? Because I actually want to see that. There's probably only been block punts. Even though in game it's still not possible. Like, I think I've done a regular punt when the computer's called block and they still didn't block it. Like, it's worthless. I guess we don't need mascot anymore. Like, you'd only be a backup. Even then, we're gonna get both the kicker and the punter, so like, I don't... It's that big of a deal. Why do all these corners suck at tackling? Like, come on! Your main position is literally defense. How can you not tackle? Oh hey, Ohio State's doing good for once. That usually doesn't happen. Although usually when they're doing good, Michigan's doing bad. Michigan just wins their rivalry game. Doesn't make any sense. Like, it seems like whatever team does worse just wins that rivalry. It makes no sense. Man, this will be quick. Well, actually, probably not, because this video is probably gonna be an hour plus, just based off me randomly talking. So, I'm probably just gonna call this the podcast episode. Even though it's not really a podcast, but it is. Like the first bit was. Second half of this is just gonna be real quick. First half's just gonna be me talking about random stuff that's not even about the game, and you know, I'm repeating myself again, but it just has to be stated once more. Wish I could have all these guys, but only 25, baby. Even then, sometimes you randomly only can have 21 scholarships. I don't understand why, but yeah, the MAC actually like really changes up like a couple years from now. It'll really change. Alright, moving on to week 12. God. Are they gonna beat us by 100? Oh, they just barely did. Dang. Dang defense, that sucks. I feel like the only thing I'm gonna look back in while editing is just seeing like the spikes of like sound and then just checking if like they're just me going along the music or just actually talking. So what is going to be? Hey, we got Jim Rogers. Alright, let's keep on recruiting. We are getting some people now, that's nice. Eric Henderson, that's his overall is a 67. E+ visit by Kevin Lane, that was a while ago. He's still going with us. O. Johnson. Okay. Mike Iron. Okay. I'm yawning. Alright. Yeah, I think now I'm just, at this point, just gonna be saying a bunch of, like, one words and just cutting in between them. That was initially my plan, but then I just talked about random stuff, and that was actually fun. But now I can't think of anything random to say. Just talk about for, like, a minute or two. Man, that really made those first few weeks fly by. God, now I'm yawning. Every time. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's exactly what you need to be worse at a stat. That is helpful for a defensive tackle when you're a 61 overall. Exactly what needs to happen. I mean, at this point, I feel like you just will understand what's happening, so I don't think I really need to, like... I feel like I can just cut out these weeks at this point. Because it's just gonna be the same thing. I'm just like, oh, hey, here's what we recruited. At this point, you just know. I mean, people might be upset, but I'm putting this in. I'm gonna put this in for a reason. Like, it's just the same repetitive thing over and over again. Like, I'm sure you've been bored by it by now. Maybe you've clicked off the video already. If you haven't, I appreciate you. Like, at this point, I only have to, like... God, yawning. I have to friggin' throw in, like, oh, hey, here's people I'm going after now, and then... like, who I actually have recruited at this point. I feel like at this point, I'll just see you when... like, you know, something interesting happens, I guess. Hello, Stephen Morris. Week 13. 2 more weeks right now, and then we're done. Actually, I'll look at the friggin' bowl matchups, I'll just show them, and then, yeah, that's gonna be it. And I'm 2 hours into this friggin' recording. Jesus, dude. We got McGill and Henderson, so we got 2 corners. We might actually be able to do something now. Although if there's someone in the slot, I don't think we'll really be able to do anything. So that's not great. But yay, 2 more people. I think at this point, with the people who I'm not first with, I'm gonna be going for like 40 or maybe 50. Because I'm at 27, so some of these guys won't even sign anyway. So I'm just gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna call them for longer if they're not first. I'm not going after Mike Irons anymore. He's just... I got it. Yeah, oh no, actually, Marcus Robbins is going to West Virginia. Actually, I'm keeping Mike. Never mind. See ya, Marcus. He's going to West Virginia, so see ya. I'm gonna go after Andy Hollis, because the defense that we're going after right now is not that great. So, Matt and Andy Halls. Actually, I think they're the same overalls, but I'm getting Andy Halls. All right, final week, and then we can look at conference championship, bowl games, and then we're going to the off season. I'm ending it. 2 hours and 15 minutes into this recording, baby. All right. I still have a lot of free time though. Got Dustin Wiley. He's a 78. That's a real big get. Nice. He's a good wide receiver one. Finally got an instant commit, baby. Heck yeah. Stephen Morris. He's going to the team. He's actually not that great, but he actually probably will block people. So yay. So Syracuse is going after Terrence Pace, so I'm just gonna remove him. Oh yeah. Those guys he already knew about. I guess I should show you, so for right now, we have the 30th best class, which, you know, as a 0 overall team, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure they got better over the season. Like, they slowly got better in their attributes. Pretty sure that's the only reason why they're not 0 anymore. So, yeah. Alright, these could have gone better. Both had a quarterback rating of 0. So, Jeff Baker, 2 for 46 for 4 yards. I think both of those completions was actually when I played with him. 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Oh, he must have played an extra game because I don't remember throwing 3. I think I only threw like 1 or 2. His completion percentage was 4. Longest pass was 3 and got sacked 2 times. Nick Butler, 4 for 234 for 29 yards, 0 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. Average of 2.4 yards per game. 1%. 1% for completion. 7.2 yards, average yards though. Longest pass was 10 yards. And he got sacked 32 times. Ryan Rice, who's injured, was one of 2 people, along with Chris Edwards, who actually went forward. And I'm pretty sure it's just because I used him. Eric Griffin, and Lee Haas, and Ashton Gidd. But to be fair, like, all of Nick Butler's, like, Jesus, the fumble numbers. Longest run, 10 yards. Yeah, Ryan Rice, I believe I only used, the computer I don't think ever subbed him in. That's probably why he's actually, like, okay at running his stats. He never fumbled it, so he must have been... It must have been, like, Eric Griffin there. Steve Bill Sanders, and Eric McCoy, 2 receptions. Bill with 16, and Eric with 13. Eric had a longer reception, and Bill, I guess, just had 2 18. Or 2 8-yard receptions, okay. And McCoy dropped 8 passes, Jesus. Well, Martin Cross allowed our impact player and captain. Oh no, just our captain. He gave up 10 sacks. Frank, gosh darn it, Frank. You let up 7. Come on. Marcus Rivers had 54 tackles, alright. He had 16 solo tackles. Randy Smith had 20. He had tackles for loss, really? I mean, it was only 5, but that's impressive. We didn't get a single sack. No interceptions. Oh, we got several pass deflections. What about force? We didn't force a single fumble. All right. I wish I could see how many safeties like were on us. Does this say how many times I get blocked? Oh yeah, it does. Oh wow, they actually keep track of this? Oh, that's actually neat. I actually had no idea they kept track of this. Like where they were from. Punted 138 times. For a total of 4,469. This net yards actually is like way higher than I thought it would be. They didn't even return for 1,000 yards. Huh. Like, we had a 40 overall team, like a 40 overall punter with 40 overall blockers. And nobody could still block a punt. Like, it's impossible to block punts in this game. Those are decent kick return numbers. Nobody returned a single punt because we didn't force them to a single punt. I don't even think so a single field goal. Oh dang, those passing numbers. Just phenomenal. Oh, those are solo tackles, dang. 2,600 0. Alright, I guess we can just like look at the top 25. Let's just look at the conference championship games first. UCF and SMU in the Conference USA. NC State and Virginia Tech in the ACC. Arkansas and Georgia in the SEC, so not LSU or Bama. Washington and USC in the Pac-12. Northern Illinois and Miami of Ohio in the MAC. And number 1 Nebraska and Wisconsin in the Big Ten. I have never seen Nebraska number 1. Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen Nebraska inside top 10. So, like, that's actually kind of nuts. Wow, their one loss was to Wisconsin. Can they get revenge on them? Yes, by a long shot they did. Jesus. Let's see who wins out of Arkansas and Georgia. Arkansas by 1 point. Dang. Let's see if Washington can get the upset. Nope, they lost by 20. I guess the MAC, you know. And Northern Illinois. Alright, cool. NC State and Virginia Tech. And they lost. You had one job, Virginia Tech. One job. Oh yeah, I just realized whoever won the Big Ten title was going to the national championship. I don't know how I just now realized this, but I did. Also, this top 25 must be crazy. Just 3, like 6, and 9 I don't think are in. Like, what is this top 25? I feel like these top teams must have just not done well or conference play. Yeah, Oregon was number 2. Apparently they just sucked in conference play. So they literally weren't. USC was 9-1 and Washington was 7-2. Because they count that loss. So USC is actually 8-1. Yeah, they had one job. You have a 99 overall defense and you still lose. Like, how do you do that? How? Oh yeah, they also had a first place vote. That's going away. FIU. Good old FIU who blew us out by 133. Actually, who's in the Heisman race? Probably someone who like went up against us. Yeah. Sure is, the halfback. He has 22 rushing touchdowns, and that's only because he had 8 in our one game. He had 1 rush of more than 20 yards, Jesus. And 2 receiving touchdowns, which one of them I think was against us. He only had 1 receiving touchdown. Surprisingly, that's the only guy who we went up against, so that's in the Heisman race. Probably was first, like, when I'm third. Actually, I'm curious if, like, he's actually second in the Walter Camper's Offensive Player of the Year. And second, the Walker, which I guess is best halfback. Dang, Skip Paul's got him beat. Even though he just did better receiving. Oh, I guess he did get more carries, so I don't know. My man's got robbed. Yeah, surprisingly, the teams that went up against us did not get a whole lot of help. Also, let's move on to the bowl games. Screw projections. Let's just go in and see what they are. Skip Paul won the Heisman. Bird got 4th. No love for him. Oh yeah, once FIU was number 1. And it was just too perfect, so I just forcefully played as them and made them win the national title. Let's look at some All-Americans. There's gonna be some Akron players, right? Nope. Dang, what about the freshmen? Right? Okay, let's look at all independents. There's gotta be some Akron players in there, right? Oh, only Notre Dame. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's look at the bowl games. I'm just gonna scroll through them and just see. If you care, you can just pause it or something. I don't know. You see your team just pausing, just that's what they're doing. It's what they're doing. Oregon and Nebraska in the national championship. I'm just gonna sim only the national title. Oh wait, I guess I have to go to the scores and schedules, sorry. Scores/schedules. Even though bowl games is literally the exact same section. Who wins the national championship? It is Oregon. National champs. Alright. I guess then we can see how the bowl games went. And then I think I'll slowly scroll through them again. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Oh, we're updating the record books. Alright, let's see these bowl game results. So we know that Oregon won the national title. Nope, I don't know why we're looking there. Okay, let's just slowly scroll through these now. See if your team won or something. Oh, Alabama and Michigan had to play each other again. Dang, Nebraska moved all the way down to 5? Huh. Temple was 10-2, Jesus, and then they had to face Oklahoma. Alright. Man, NC State was ranked and then they weren't. Wisconsin moved up to 2. Alright. They won in the Sugar Bowl. Iowa defeated Georgia. Ohio State beat LSU in overtime. Alabama defeat Michigan. I think Michigan was ranked before that, and now they're not. I guess now at this point we can just look through top 25 and just... San Diego State 15. FIU at 18. Nevada at 19. And there's the people receiving votes. Cincinnati was, even though they got demolished. Temple and Cincinnati are honestly the only like shocking ones receiving votes, I guess. Maybe Fresno a little bit. Other than that. Alright, we'll advance the week. And finally this freaking recording will end. Jesus. 2 hours and 41 minutes, dude. Good lord. Yeah, get ready for a long episode. Alright, that'll do it. For this episode of the Overall Akron Dynasty. Jesus, alright. Yeah. See ya, we'll be tackling the offseason next part. Also, there's more recruiting. Don't worry, I'll spare you by just saying who we get. That's just how I'm gonna do it. So see ya for friggin' part 4. Jesus.